I'm gonna say it. You get mad Dragon Ball fans, you get mad Gundam fans. I don't give a fuck. One Piece fans, you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be sick to your stomach. Astro Boy is the most influential anime of all time. Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Archeotix here, and I am with a very special guest, a guy that I've been thinking about. What should I bring him? Like, what are we gonna talk about when we bring him on? And I think now's about that time because we got River the Flow God of the Flow podcast. Was good.
Hi guys, it's great to be here. I'm feeling embarrassed. I don't know what to do.
This guy
finally our casual takes, bro.
I know, damn, dude, freaking Cardiac, RJ, and Ina, and Augie, and Doofy, and Doofy.
Oh my gosh, bro. How do I even follow that up, bro? That's like an all-star cast. Like, those are like my idols, bro. Like, I don't even know what to do, bro.
Oh, and I had the Uncensored podcast on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, Jerry was on. Oh my gosh. I love Jerry, man. I aspire to be as good of a podcast person as Jerry.
Damn, I know, really, right, bro? I think Jerry's waiting for them to break up with their girlfriend.
I mean, if they ever come back.
I know. Hey, apparently it's because of women, according to him. I don't know.
I don't know. That's your forte. I wouldn't know too much about that.
Hey, that's what I'm going off of what he said, bro. I'm going off of what he said. Anyways, so let's cut the bullshit, right? We are here for a real topic. If you guys don't know, this season has been a crazy season. As of this recording, Free Ren has taken a chokehold on the anime community. Everyone dick sucking. I'm not gonna lie, but so am I. I'm also dick sucking. So check out the two Free Ren podcasts we did, for real. Honestly, like, hey, Free Ren low key got us. The finale of Attack on Titan recently got released as of this recording. A shout out Attack on Titan. 10 years.
Shout out. 10 years of excellence. Man. 10 years of excellence.
And yeah, just a lot of stuff going on this season. But when we talking about peak though, another person's peak has just arrived. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys don't know,
I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that.
Anyways,
right after AOT, so I was like, this man gonna start talking about peak again, bro.
No. So the great writer Urusawa got another one of his works adapted into anime. If you guys don't know Urusawa, he's done great works like Monster, 21st Century Boys, and now another great of his, Pluto. Hey, we're not talking
big
about planets.
Pluto.
No planets here.
Not the little Pluto, the big Pluto.
Big one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it because we can get nasty here. All right, we can get nasty because Pluto. By the way, I rewatched Pluto twice. I watched it
the whole thing.
Yes, from front to back twice because I had to confirm with my own eyes that is this truly what peak looks like. Is this dude, this year of anime just like exclamation point to me is like, man, Pluto blew me out of the wire. No, not wire. Water.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, you know what? Let's cut that out. Let's redo that. Anyways, Pluto blew
Archie,
me out
don't
of the
cut
water.
it out, Archie, don't cut it out.
Pluto blew me out of the water. Like pause, but blew me. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. It was crazy,
Saying pause before you say a statement is crazy. Like, pause, but
and for you guys that don't know, low-key kind of spoilers of one of River's most requested podcasts. Monster is his number one favorite anime of all time, and done by the same writer, Urusawa. I'm so curious. What do you think of Pluto? And I need some details. Like, why?
Details. Okay, let me go ahead and cook that. I think this solidified Urasawa as the GOAT for me. Solidified. You know what I'm saying? He's stamped. He's stamped as the GOAT. I'm not accepting any other answer. Oda, get out of here. Togashi, get out of here.
Yeah, they got to get mad at you for that.
This big Urasawa.
Oh man, they have to get mad at you, bro.
Kishimoto. Fuck out of here. Who else? All right, I have to go. Araki, yeah. Nah. I don't see it. It's big Urasawa. You know what I'm saying? I gotta read 20th Century Boys. If 20th Century Boys is a banger, you literally can like. There's you can't bring up any other mangaka, bro. Like I'm just not gonna hear it, bro. Like if 20th Century Boys is that good, it's over, bro. It's over. Cause like Pluto, it had super high expectations in my mind. But at the same time, I didn't really know what the story was about going in. But I was like, okay, it's Urasawa. It should be good. 8 episodes drop at once. Animation looking crispy, and it overblown. It exceeded my expectations that I have for it. You know what I'm saying? I think that there's not much it could have done to be better. I will just say right now, it is in my top 10 anime of all time already. Boom, you feel me? It's already in there. You know. Where is it at? I mean, we could get a little. I mean, we really want to talk about it.
If we really want to get nasty, let me say this. Yo, low key, it's low key kind of my top 10 too. Low key, bro. It's like you know, tickling freaking the top 10. Like it's like right there, bro. It's what was
that hand motion again? Can you like do that again?
You know,
okay, yeah, okay.
It's like grabbing Yu Yu Hakusho by the ankle and it's like trying to drag it down. Like, hey, that's my spot. You know what I mean? Because Yu Yu Hakusho is my 10th.
Oh,
and it's like,
hey, we're twins now. we're twins now. It's my 10 too now.
Oh man, I don't shit. It's drag. Hey, I have to really think about it because low key, it kind of in there, man. I don't know. Pluto, low key, man. It's shit.
You know what? I'm gonna just expose everything on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, F it. You know, we are having real conversations. I looked at my top 10 list. I said, all right, man. What am I feeling right now? What am I feeling? I looked at what was 10. It was Death Note. I said, yeah, it's better than Death Note. Death Note could go. It's cold. It's a cold world out here for Death Note, man. Death Note had to go. It had to go.
Yeah, man. What? We writing notebooks, bro? We writing a note? Fuck, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Notebooks? We got robots. What we need notebooks for? Hey, I don't know. They had always had those robots. I would just think they would have like take notes and stuff. It's like, hey, yo, can you just write that down? And Mitsu? Yeah, no, we don't need that, bro. You think what's his face? Gizict? What's his name, bro?
Gizict.
You think he needs a notebook? No.
Yo, and then he got a memory chip. You know what I'm saying? I think memory chips kind of take over. You know what I mean?
I think so. Then I saw Yu Yu Hakusho at 9. I was like, I love Yu Yu Hakusho. But if we're gonna be honest, it got some issues. I'm not gonna lie. And Pluto from start to finish, I loved it. So I think objectively it's a little better than Yu Yu Hakusho, even if I may have more attachment to characters such as Yusuke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know about you, but I attached to Gizic pretty well, bro. I don't know about you.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And low key Adam too.
We spoiling?
I mean, dude. We're spoiling because how can we talk about it without spoiling for real?
Yeah, I just want to show like if we can spoil early or not. Like early.
If you guys don't want to get spoiled, watch Pluto on Netflix. Hey, watch it. You know, Netflix, my buddy, for real. You know what I mean? Hey, you taking on JoJo? You taking on Pluto?
No, see, don't change up now. Don't change up now.
Hey. All right, hey,
we know what you said about Netflix in the past.
Hey man, hey, that's in the past, bro. Hey man, sometimes people change, bro. People change.
Okay, fair.
Netflix is peak.
Oh wow!
You know, Netflix is peak.
Wow, Netflix is peak. Wow, even with the higher prices, even with the higher prices.
Hey, Crunchyroll, who? Unless you sponsor me, that's different. But hey,
thanks. Hey, but yeah, bro. So I see Yu Yu Hakusho. I had to go above Yu Yu Hakusho. You feel me? It did. Yeah. And then I saw. Well, before that, I was gonna say something on Gejic, bro. When Gejic got, bro, when he died, bro. Oh
I think it's pronounced. I think it's pronounced Gizict.
Gizict. Bro, Gizict. Is that it? Gizict?
In the English dub, they said Gizic. Gizict. But I don't.
I watched it in
Japanese.
So yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I think
It's good regardless. It's good regardless.
Bro, whatever the fuck it name. Gidget, when he died, bro, I was hurt, bro. I was hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay, they gonna find a way to bring him back. They didn't. I was like, oh. And I thought after that it just wasn't gonna hit the same. And to be completely honest with you, it did like not having him as the main character anymore definitely like made me like less. I don't know what to say. Like it didn't feel the same. Like it was just different. But I feel like that almost brings something to the show that's like it's supposed to feel that way. The fact you were attached to him, you're supposed to feel hurt. You're supposed to feel that it feels different now. And I feel like that makes you as the watcher of the show, or I guess the reader of the manga, like it makes you feel a certain way and it brings your emotions out of you because you feel more what they were feeling. Like when Gejik died, you feel what his wife was feeling, you feel what Adam was feeling. You feel that shit, and you or when Adam was already dead by the time, but when he came back, and I don't even know how to, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, whenever they were dealing with like Adam and stuff, it definitely solidified like there's no coming back for Gizek. Like there's no way because because the way like when we think of robots, we think it's so like easy to just like we can just rebuild them. It's cool, but like what this world does so well is like robots also have a personality. You know what I mean? There's something about each certain robot that makes them individually unique, no matter how many times you manufacture them. Right. And what they did with Adam and how difficult it was to even try to bring him back. It's like, dude, Gizek's gone, bro. Like, there's no way. Yeah. And he wouldn't want to come back like that. You know what I mean? He wouldn't want to, Right. And it's like, and to be honest with you, yes, I was sad Gizek died, but I felt like it was so necessary for the story it was trying to tell. You know what I mean? Like literally, Gizek might have been the main character up until this point. But if you guys know the history of Pluto and its predecessors, the main character was always going to be Adam, aka Astro Boy. It was always going to be Adam. There's a theory out there, which I researched this like crazy. I was like, it's not official. All right, don't get me wrong. This is all speculation, but Pluto supposedly is the prequel to Astro Boy.
Really? Okay.
Supposedly,
okay,
like Adam is his real name, and then he turned into Astro Boy once all the other battle robots, the 7 of them, or the other 6 really disappeared because now he is the strongest robot of the world. Right. Makes perfect sense because in the original Astro Boy, he was considered unstoppable, the greatest robot like humans have ever made, and he's meant to save the world. He can't be the greatest robot ever if there are 6 others. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think when I interpreted the story, this was Adam's story, but Gizek was the guy bringing us along to it. I don't know how you feel about that.
I felt like it became Adam's story at the end because just while I was watching Gizek, I felt as though it was like his story up until a point. I feel like maybe it was more so like it's just shifting, and now it's like okay, Adam has to take us because Adam was really the one that he didn't have that hatred in his heart right away. That was given to him by the memory chip and stuff like that. I feel like he was like the pure one who was like kind of meant to like be the new, like he was put into that role as like the new leader like of robots per se, or whatever, however you want to put it, like the new like driving force for robot kind or whatever, right? So like then like once Gizek died, because I feel like up until that point Gizek was the one connecting them all together, right? He was the one connecting everything together.
Kind of.
And then once he died, it was like fully the end of all of that because he connected all the robots together. Every single one of them died, and he was the last one remaining when he was still alive. Then once he died, well, no, he wasn't.
No, he was. No. He was because they had to bring Adam back.
No, it wasn't. What you call it? The dude with the blue hair, long blue hair.
Hold on.
He was still alive.
You're right. This is gonna bother me. Hold on. This is gonna bother me.
Yeah, I can't remember
because it was like a cool name too. Like I can't.
It was.
I think it was Epsilon.
Epsilon,
A cool name,
Epsilon.
yes, Epsilon.
But Epsilon, like, yeah, he was kind of. I mean, you kind of like once Gizzard was gone, you knew the only way they were going to be able to win was by some other shit. Like it had to be something different. Like they were going to have to do something. Like because Gizzard was the only way. Like I felt like with him, they stood a chance of like overcoming this shit. But like once he was gone, it was like okay, we know Epsilon's going to die. Like he's not going to be able to. He's not going to fight and win. We knew he wasn't going to, right? And then we knew there was going to have to be some other way at that point.
But low-key he did, though. You know what I mean? Low-key Epsilon was kind of like the answer type shit. You know what I mean?
True.
Low-key,
but he just, he didn't have the strength to bring you home. And I think each robot kind of symbolized like a certain thing that all of them built up. And then Adam like took like, because even at the end with that like symbolism of like in the sky and shit with like all of them up there, whatever. It was like Adam kind of took all that, took it into himself and used that to overcome the obstacle and like kill off hatred because, obviously the impact that all of them had on, or not all of them, the impact that, he had on Pluto as well as finally getting him to come out, like fully and like then actually support. And I think that, that conquered that hatred and then eventually it stopped the hatred. And that was the idea of it all, or whatever.
Hey, if we can get kind of nasty, I think they might have ended hatred better than Attack on Titan.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Low-key, a little bit. I don't know.
The thing is, though, is like the only reason I would combat that was because I don't think AOT's story was necessarily about ending hatred.
True.
While Pluto's primary theme was to end hatred, AOT was more like, this is the cycle of hatred, and the cycle of hatred cannot be stopped. You just have to overcome it the best you can. That's kind of what that was. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like because it just kept going.
I kind of hope you agree with me on this when I say this. I truly believe Pluto did the concept of racism better than Attack on Titan, in my opinion. I think it's way more. It's like more realistic, as well as like the solutions to it were better, in my opinion. Because for you guys that don't know and want to just listen to us talk, how in Pluto they introduced how there are people. Like these are realistic. There is a organization advocating for robot rights because they were saying robots deserve the same rights as humans if they are programmed to have the same emotions, the same interactions like humans. They are becoming more humanoid, especially when you look at guys like Adam, Gizik, Epsilon. All these guys are becoming more and more humanoid. So they're saying robots like these should have rights. Like in real life, we have advocates for other like minority groups too. They also have the anti-robots, the anti-groups that we have in our world too. And they are either some of them are violent, but some of them are also just annoying and just mean human beings, but they're not going to kill you. Some of them won't. You know what I mean? They're just like, hey, you don't deserve the same rights as me. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I feel like that's a way better representation of what racism is and what the solution is in Pluto. I felt like they handled that way better. Well, maybe way is kind of pushing it, but they handled it better than Attack on Titan, in my opinion. That's just me.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think that the ideas they were trying to push were like more forward in terms of like, this is how we can solve it. This is how we can make it better. I think AOT was more so just like showing it, if that makes sense. Like they weren't like, okay, this is how it really is. Like yeah, they I feel like there was a lot of realism in AOT as well, but like a lot of the things in Pluto can be attributed directly to like things that we experience now. Whereas like some things in AOT are more like past shit. You know what I'm saying? More so, I would say. So like Pluto, that's crazy because I think Pluto was made way before LT, but obviously it's kind of crazy.
Way before, but it was written way before. Yeah.
It did a very good job of like projecting the future of shit, in certain ways and stuff like that, which is cool.
Oh, by the way, quick side note: Pluto was written in 2003 and ended in 2009, and 2009 was the start of Attack on Titan.
Okay.
So
interesting.
A little tidbit.
Okay, it wasn't that. I was thinking it was longer than that. Then, but yeah, okay.
Oh no. Yeah.
But yeah, that makes a little more sense then, I guess, in terms of that. But yeah, I think again, like it definitely told things very, very well. I just struggle to say better than AOT because I don't think AOT was trying to push that. Now, would I say they handled it better if you're just comparing, like, okay, if you just have to compare what AOT did and have to compare what Pluto did, then yeah, I would agree. But I feel like it's just different. So that's why I struggle to be like, okay, like it's like better in terms of like something, because I feel like that's not what AOT was trying to do. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pushing agendas, you know.
No, fair. Yeah. I will say before I know earlier I was talking about my top 10. It did also go above Haikyuu in my top 10, and then I had a tough one because at the time I had just moved Vinland Saga above Haikyuu, and I actually, believe it or not, I put Pluto above Vinland Saga.
Saga. And you know my body. You know,
Pluto is 7. It's number 7 on my list right now,
bro.
Right below FMNB.
This okay. You say Pluto is above Vinland Saga, like just above. I think Pluto clears. Yep. I don't. Is that disrespectful? I think it clears. I don't know. I think it's clearly the better anime. Like by far. I'm just.
That's I don't know about that, but
I mean,
also Vinland Saga's not done either, so you know that's
it's done in my eyes. I don't know, it's done.
Okay, this guy's being so toxic. I mean, look, I'm down to get toxic, but I can't deal with the Vinland slander though. That's my heart right there, man.
In my opinion, there's no shame in losing a Pluto. Hey, there's no.
There's not, but saying clears is crazy.
To me, it clears. I don't know. But anyways, going back to peakness, that is Pluto. I was a little, I don't want to say confused, but a little worried in the first episode when it kind of went into a side story of like, North number 2 and the blind dude.
That shit was good though. I like that a lot.
It was good, but I was so curious how that was gonna tie together with the real story,
right?
Or that actual like main story. And I'm so glad they did it in such a good way, where it felt like, where is this going? Like, what's this? What is this blind dude that composes music had to do with the main story of like robots versus humans and stuff, and what's going on? And I was, but then, bro. Like they're like, hey, there's this guy attacking robots. Hey, that my boy Mont Blanc just got destroyed. Hey, what's gonna happen to me? And then a lightning comes up, a tornado. I'm just like, yo, this is how it connects. This is how and that's how it's revealed that North number 2 was a part of the 7. You're like, whoa, I did the 7. Yo, this is
7.
Wild.
The 7.
That storyline was wild. Big 7, bro. Big 7. You know what I'm saying? Low key, man. Mont Blanc, I don't really know you, so low key got to be at the bottom because we didn't really get a story about you, bro.
Nah, Mont Blanc was we know he was a hero though. He was a hero.
We knew he was a hero.
Shout out Mont Blanc, bro. Shout out Mont Blanc.
We didn't really know him like that. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't really know.
Hey, like, man, if you friends with the people he was friends with, you my friend too in my book. You feel me?
You know. Fuck it. Let's do this right now because low-key I had this as a segment. I'm gonna just do it right now. I'm gonna name the 7. All right.
Shit. We gonna rank them.
I'm gonna have you rank them.
Okay.
All right. So remember 7 spots.
Okay, 7 spots.
Adam.
Okay.
Let's start with the youngest Adam.
Oh, I gotta put him somewhere.
Yeah, 1 through 7.
Oh shit. Okay, so you put me on the spot for real.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna put Adam at 2. Give me 2. Right, give me 2.
We're gonna go Mont Blanc. Where he going?
7.
After he submitted his ass too. That's crazy. North number 2.
Oh, North number 2. I'm gonna go. I'm thinking. I'm gonna go 4.
4. Okay. And you're allowed 1 switch. I'll let you have 1 switch.
1 switch. Okay. 1 switch. Okay.
Okay. So right now we got Mont Blanc at 7. We got North number 2 at 4, and Adam at 2. Okay. Brando. The dude with the family. You remember?
With the family, yeah. I'm gonna put him at 5.
5, Brando. Okay. Hercules.
5. Hercules. I think Hercules gotta go 6.
Hercules 6. Interesting.
Yeah, I like Hercules, but again, they all dope. So I don't.
Epsilon
going 3.
3 and Gizzit.
Gizik one.
So no. Okay, let me go over what you just said.
Okay,
Gizik 1.
okay.
Okay, Gizik 1, Adam 2,
Yeah.
Epsilon 3.
Yeah.
You had a North number 2 4. You had Brando at 5, Hercules 6, Mont Blanc 7. Any switch you want. You want to use your switch or not?
I ain't gonna lie, bruh. For some reason, like I kind of want to. I think I might switch Epsilon and North number 2, bro.
Okay.
I don't know. I think so.
All right, now we're gonna lock it in. Fuck it. Let's lock it in. We got River the Flow Gods official ranking of the Big 7.
The Big 7.
Gizik 1.
Yeah.
Adam 2.
Yeah.
We got North number 2 at 3.
Yeah.
We got Epsilon 4. Brando 5. Hercules 6. And Mont Blanc 7. You know, hey,
yeah.
You're the one with the least amount of screen time, man. I don't know what to tell you. I agree with most of it. If it were me personally,
okay, let's hear it.
I would actually have the same list, except I low-key like Adam more. Low-key, I kind of like Adam more personally.
I understand, I guess.
Yeah, because of the fact that, you know, I think the struggle that he went through. I mean, Gizik went through struggle, obviously, and Gizik was so close to being like my favorite character in Pluto. But the thing about Adam is that he was made to be the greatest artificial intelligence of any robot. All right. Yeah. He honestly is considered the innocent one out of all of them for sure. Which, you know, I could see that. Yet the creator. Fuck, I forgot his name. But the creator said that he's the biggest failure he's ever had. Adam.
In terms of what?
Because he wanted to create the perfect AI. Adam.
You're talking about. I thought you were talking about like Urasawa. I was like,
no. I meant like you know what I mean,
tripping.
like his creator.
Yeah.
You know, perfect AI, but he said the perfect AI would have chosen his own personality. Adam didn't do that at first. You know,
right.
And so, you know, a little more. We're spoiling everything, bro. Adam would go through the process of picking his own personality, and he ended up being himself again, but slightly more hatred in his heart. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what he wanted. He wanted the AI to choose. You know, and he ended up being the perfect AI at the end, man. I don't know, man. Adam to me just went through so much like different stages in his life. That's like, man. Adam's that guy. And I think I might be a little biased because I know what Adam turns into. You know what I mean? He turns into the Astro Boy.
Right.
You know what I mean? He like literally I'm gonna say it. Hey, you get mad Dragon Ball fans, you get mad Gundam fans. I don't give a fuck. You know, One Piece fans, you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be sick to your stomach. Astro Boy is the most influential anime of all time.
Can you really argue it? Not really.
I mean,
not really.
Is your most influential anime in black and white? Like, I don't.
I mean, did your most influential anime inspire like every single anime ever? Like, I don't know.
I'm just. Hey, there would be no Gundam without Astro Boy. Me personally, I don't know.
There would be no Shonen without Astro Boy.
There would be no Shonen without Astro Boy.
Shonen at all.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Astro Boy, that guy. You know.
Hey.
I do also want to say something that's kind of controversial. I think. How do I put this? This is Urasawa's writing for sure.
Right.
But it's hard for me to give Urasawa all the credit for Pluto because of the fact that he did have to borrow aspects of the original Astro Boy. Technically, the characters aren't really his. You know, at least some of them. You know.
I mean, what other ones besides Adam?
The professor that's with Adam. I forgot his name. He was a part of Astro Boy. I believe the guy that created Adam was also in the original Astro Boy, if I'm not mistaken. Astro Boy fans, please let me know. It's in the 60s, man. I can't remember everything from the 60s. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's not. Yeah, you know. I mean, he was around back then, but it's been a long time since then.
I hate this guy. As far as I think maybe Mont Blanc too, if I'm not mistaken. He looks familiar. Mont Blanc definitely looks familiar, but other than that, I think the other ones are Urasawa. But you know, the world is of Astro Boy's, you know, world and stuff. You know, look, hey, W writing still, but I don't think I can give all the credit to Urasawa. if that makes sense.
Yeah, but I almost think part of it though too is like if you really think about it, like taking another world and like because again I haven't seen Astro Boy either, so I can't really speak on it. I just to my knowledge, I don't think it's probably quite as complex as like this type of story.
It's not.
I would assume, yeah. So like, so it's from what I'm thinking, like Urasawa took this world that had little complexity and basically created his own vision for everything and like basically like changed everything to kind of fit what he was trying to accomplish. And I feel like taking something else and doing that is impressive in its own right in terms of like because that can be pretty challenging because you're taking this and you don't want to like mess up anything Astro Boy did because the idea, you know, if it is true, is to make it into a prequel. So you don't want to mess anything up in terms of that. But like you have to fit in certain constraints and still fit everything into your vision. And I think he did that. You know, again, haven't seen Astro Boy, but I would assume it was pretty perfectly done. So like, you know, I feel like that's in another way impressive. So to me, I almost think it's like it's almost similar at a similar par to like, you know, actually making your entire own story just because of the difficulties I feel like that are involved in doing what he did because it is his own story. It's just he had to fit it in certain constraints, which almost makes it more difficult to make your own story like that. You know what I'm trying to say? So
yeah, I feel you for sure. Either way, he one of the goats. Oh, or in your case, the goat. So
the goat.
Either way, man, he did an amazing job. Let's see.
I was gonna ask, what did you think on the twist on the villain? Like at the end, like he was the perfect robot all along, but he didn't know.
Yeah. The twist was at the end that Dr. Abula actually is Bora. Yeah. Like he fused with Bora. You know.
No, he didn't fuse. He didn't fuse. But Dr. Abula died. Bora just became him.
Yes. Well, whatever that is. Yeah. Either way, however you want to spin it, Dr. Abula is Bora. You know.
Right.
And the guy that we've been following was not Dr. Abula really. It was like his hatred, right? Is that what they said? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was hatred. Yeah. Either way, crazy.
And Bora like thought he was Dr. Abula. Like he thought he was him.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like it's just like that's crazy to like concept to like figure like realize. Like it's just crazy.
Like it's so interesting that's like the person you thought you were isn't actually you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was fucking wild. I was like, yo.
He's like, no, wait, what? No.
And the dude was like, you don't remember? You know what I mean? Like the dude that created like the robots and stuff.
Oh, like, what's his name? Tenma. It's Tenma. Yeah, it's Tenma, ain't it?
Oh shit, is it Tenma?
Yeah, I think right. I swear it is. Mato Tenma. Yeah, it is him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
He is an Astro Boy too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone said is Tenma and Monster and Pluto the same person?
Yo.
Yeah. For sure.
Be fucking for real, guys. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, guys. Let's act like Tenma isn't like a common Japanese name. Like, can we?
Yeah, definitely. You know, just basically a plain doctor just became the greatest mind in robotics history. Overnight, basically, because they're not even that far from being the same age.
They're not even that far from age, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, and the world had to progress to the point where there's like hella AI robots, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, okay. Probably 20. They're probably like 20, 30 years apart. So within that time frame, those two things were both true, and they also look nothing alike. So black hair, I guess. I don't know.
That's it, bro. That's literally it.
Like his hair's not even curly either. So like, how the fuck did his hair get like that? Then?
Exactly.
Plus, his hairstyle is actually ass. Like that shit looks so dumb. By the way,
bro,
like what is that?
How do you feel about Sahad being Pluto? Like, how'd you feel about? And how'd you feel about how they kind of worked? They kind of worked like, Abula's like, or Dr. Abula's freaking, what is it? His plan of like, yo, I lost everything. And then like, but in reality, he technically didn't. He like engineered his son who was basically dying is like, yo, no, you're gonna be a part of me. I'm gonna make you Pluto, the god of destruction. You know what I mean? Like, how'd you feel about that plot twist of like, this is his son. This is like, this is literally the hopes of Persia are in this guy right now. Like, not even of his own free will either, forced to be that.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I mean, obviously, like just looking at it, like Dr. Abdullah, like terrible person. Like that is fucked. Doing that to him, like
that's pretty fucked. No matter how you want to like be like, oh, but it's for my country, you know. Look at all the shit they did. Like, bro, come on, man. Like to your own son. Like
crazy. Like, bro, like Sahad literally probably the most non-violent person in the entire show is just forced to kill motherfuckers. Like that is just like messed up, bro. Like seeing that, and I think Sahad, great guy. Like we see like Sahad on his own was just when he was with Adam's sister. Like that was like beautiful moments there. And then we actually learned that, oh, that's what Pluto is. Because at the time we obviously didn't know that. I had a thought like, okay, I feel like that has to do with Pluto, but how is this guy Pluto? That wouldn't even make sense because like see how different they are, right? And like so, you know, I was happy in the end that he got to snap out of what he was in. I mean, obviously it was a terrible situation for him. I think Sahad, you know, again, like it sucked, but he was able to snap out and actually became the hero, but damn near of the entire story in the end, right? So like it was a cool moment. I feel like, you know, but it was sad though. Don't get me like realizing that, figuring that out. Like it was definitely sad to like see that, and I, you know, it was. But again, I think it was a good twist though. You know, Urusawa, that's you know, that's him, bro. He twists. You always gonna get those all the time with him. So, you know.
So here's one thing that I'm kind of iffy about with Urasawa's writing. It came up with me. By the way, shout out to ProZD. I don't know if you know that YouTuber, but ProZD is a voice actor too, and he became the English voice actor for Brau 1589. Congrats to you, bro.
That's sick.
And let me ask you about Brau 1589 because I kind of have a little problem with him in terms of like I think they could have done so much more with him. I think they didn't utilize him in a way that I think would have made the story a little bit more interesting, in my opinion. Like he was just meant to be that reminder that robots can kill humans and of their own free will too, you know. And it's like I feel like they could have delved more. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know where they could have done this, but I felt they could have maybe delved more into his past or like maybe get more involved in the you know, the actual mission, you know what I mean, of like, you know, trying to stop Pluto or whatever. I felt like they could have done something more. It's not even a bad thing that they like limited him. It's more like a what if of like, man, I kind of wish they went more into that.
That'd be like a dope like side story to like have done like on him. Cause like, bro, I to be honest, I liked his character a lot, but like when Gizek the first time he went there, okay, it made sense. But when he kept going back, I was like, why is he? Why? Like, who is? I thought he just killed a human. Like, who is this guy? Like, who is this robot? Why do they keep? And then when Adam went to talk to him, I'm like, why is everyone going to talk to this dude? Like, is he like? They didn't even tell us really why. You know?
Like, well, what does he know for real? Like,
why does he know all of this shit? Like, where is this coming from? He's just been sitting in this. I don't even know where the hell it was. This random location. They damn near built the facility around the location. I feel like just because that's where he got stabbed. Like they built an entire building around him just because. I guess what they didn't want to kill him. Is that like what it was? They didn't want to kill him. I guess because his intelligence was like so great. I guess that's what we're supposed to infer, right? So like, I guess based on that, that's kind of how it was. It was weird. I would have loved to see more from that just because I think it would have been interesting because at first I thought, okay, it's just a robot that killed a human. Right. You know, Gizek wants to get input on that specifically. And then as we grow to learn more about him, it's like, okay, this robot knows way too much shit because he's just been sitting in here. Like he shouldn't know this shit. So how the fuck is he coming up with all this shit? How does he have all the answers? Who the fuck is this robot?
Who is this guy? Yo,
to be fair, the other weird thing was like that moment he had at the end, I guess because Adam had asked him to do that favor for him. But why did he do it for him? Like, why?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, why does he want to? what power do they have over him again? I don't know. I was like,
they didn't have power over him. He basically just does what he wants. And how the hell did he get up, go all the way to that location?
That's what I want to know. Like, what was that? Yo, what was that?
I guess the only thing I can think is that Adam like freed him and was like, "Yo, like go do this for me, like when the time comes."
But that's a lot of assumption. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been nice to know that, hey, this is what you meant by that. You know
to be fair, like Urasawa's works. I mean, I've experienced 2 of his works, but like generally, he does rely on a lot of assumption. Like you are supposed to, as the reader or as the watcher, like have those assumptions and just come up with your thoughts on your own. Like he does. Like that's one thing that I love about Pluto. I'll get into in a second. But I think like he definitely does not like spoon feed you anything. You got to kind of figure this out yourself. And one thing I loved about Pluto is they didn't spoon feed you anything either. They didn't tell you anything. They didn't tell you how the society worked. They didn't tell you any of this shit. You just figured it was such beautiful writing because as we went along with the certain character interactions and all that stuff is just how we were able to come up with everything that's going on. It just, as we went through the show, it just showed us. It didn't tell us. And I think the way that it showed everything was so perfect because it felt so natural. And like by the end of the first episode, you damn near knew exactly how things worked. And like they did not tell you like anything. You know what I'm saying? So it was just great. That's one thing I thought was really, really well done. Extremely well done.
This is his type of writing where he would be like, I'm going to make you follow a character that doesn't really know anything, and you're going to learn along with this character. That's his type of writing. You know what I mean? And it's like, it makes sense. It makes it so like nothing feels forced. You know, like you're literally just learning along with this character, and you're along for the ride. You know what I mean? Let me see. All right. So when we're on the subject of Urasawa again, because he wrote some great stories and everything. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Ooh.
I think Pluto is better written than Monster. That's just me. It might be an old anime thing. The pacing was better. I like the characters more personally. I
strongly disagree on the characters part.
Really? Look. Johan forever will be like the greatest antagonist, like that anime had to come by. But I'm gonna be honest, man. Dr. Abula, he might be up there too, man. I don't know. He kind of crazy, man.
I don't really see that too much, just because he had impact on the story, but most of it was from like the background. Like we didn't get to see much of his actual character. It was like he fit the story well, but as an antagonist, I think based on him not really being on screen very often, him not really us learning his character. Like we saw his backstory, but it was very brief. Like we didn't get to learn, okay, who was this guy before this shit happened? Who was this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't go into much depth to him as a character. Just like, okay, this guy hates everything because his family got killed, and he wants. Yeah, that was basically what it was, and that was cool. And I think it fit the story well. But as an antagonist, I can't really put him on too high of a level because I don't think he really did too much outside of what he just needed to do. Basically, it was just like he did what he needed, and that was kind of it,
I don't know, man. Forcing your own son to be a killer is kind of up there for me, man. I don't
well,
know.
if you're just talking of antagonists doing bad shit, then I guess. But
I guess I don't know. Just me personally, I like the story of Pluto more than Monster. Could be a preference thing. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that, because you put Monster as like the peakest of peaks when it comes to storytelling, but it's like does Pluto in your mind have a puncher's chance of being up there on that tier?
I think, again, what Pluto does well is the way that it orchestrates this world and does those things. I think what Monster does well is like tying all the characters together, like each character feeling very like unique, getting a lot of writing done even in a short amount of time, like getting a lot to them in a short amount of time, I should say, having the depth to the story, having the dichotomy between Timma and Johan and stuff like that, and having all of this stuff. There's just so much depth and so much to Monster as a story. I think it has more than Pluto. I think Pluto is more straightforward, and that's what it has as its strength compared to Monster. Because I think if as a preference thing, that may be part of what it is, because of how a little bit monster can be all over the place, you know, where everything does come back into each other, but like there's so much to it. But Pluto is much more straightforward as like, these are the themes of the story. This is how we're going to tackle them. And this is how, you know, basically it was like, these are the themes of the story. This is how we're going to tackle them. And this is how things are going to go. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, bang. And you're going to get your twist. You're going to get your whatever. But the premise is very similar. Like, it doesn't really change in terms of how it's trying to tell the story. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can see that. And that's a strength that Pluto has, that you could say, okay, I think it's just two different things. I still definitely prefer Monster. And I would say Monster is better written, but I think Pluto has, you know, great writing in itself. Does it have a puncher's chance? I think, again, like for you in terms of a preference thing, I could say it does. In my opinion, I think that Monster is just clearly better. But I mean, you know, I see where you're coming from though, just because of the differences that Pluto has to it. I think that can definitely, like, someone who has a preference to that, I can see how you would like see it being at the level or even potentially better. I could say.
Here's my thing, right? And it could be just an old anime thing. I think Monster takes too long for some things to hit me personally. When you break down so Pluto is 8 episodes, but those 8 episodes are long as hell. And I broke it down, and it's looking like if in a normal anime setting, it's around 24 to 26 episodes in that range. All right. So I binged through 24 to 26 episodes of great writing, great story, great characters. In my opinion, I think it was the perfect length. I think it literally told a great story with different twists and turns, with great characters, great character development as well.
Right.
Just 24 to 26 episodes. It's complete. You know, nothing was left wondering, in my opinion. And I love that. I love it when an anime gives me answers, like towards the end. Like, nothing feels like you're still questioning, which I personally prefer over, you know, at the end of Monster, I still had questions, but hey, you're supposed to just make your own assumptions on it, which I can see the appeal of that. But in my opinion, you know, I think the way Pluto did it was just my own personal preference. Like, way better, to me at least. As well as, hey, I'll be honest, man, if you guys know me, hey, Pluto's kind of helping me with my agendas of mecha being the greatest, like, genre and all of anime.
Hey, I mean, Monster's a mecha too, so I don't know.
I mean, yeah, basically.
The monster inside Johan, bro. Come on. It's a mecha.
The Johan inside you. You know what I mean? There's a Johan.
I think you can really argue it's a mecha. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if we really want to get nasty,
if we want to get disgusting,
there's definitely harder anime to argue as being mecha than Monster. Like, if we really would, like that, for sure. But again, I mean, like, you know, but I think like we said, every anime is a mecha. It's just true, you know.
I mean, but if we're being like for real on the tags, I think
how does Pluto even get the mecha tag?
Mechs? What do you mean? There's mechs in it.
What mechs?
Literally, Brando and Hercules have fucking like mech attachments.
Bro, so just because of that, it's a mecha?
I mean,
my gosh, bro.
If we're being honest, almost all the characters.
There's no way Pluto has that tag though, because that's such an insignificant part of it.
Hey, I don't make the rules, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
It does it actually have the tag?
Let me double check for you.
Because I would low key be shocked. I'm not like. Because like I'm fine with calling it a mecha. We can call it a mecha. I don't mind that.
It kind of is a mecha, bro. I don't know. There's
because the hatred inside of you, that's mecha enough as it is. There's hatred inside all of them.
They're all mechas, bro. What you mean? They're all mechas.
They're mechas for hatred, bro.
Yeah, action, mystery, psychological, sci-fi mecha.
No way, bro. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. It's a mecha, bro. I don't know.
I don't mind calling it a mecha, but like if the reasoning is literally just because of Hercules and Brando,
I don't think that's
stupid.
I don't think that's the reasoning. I think they truly believe like most of the characters fall under the category of mechs, I guess you could say.
Like robots, I guess so. Yeah,
I guess so.
I guess.
Anyways, hey, you know what? The fact of the matter is, Mecha is ruling this year. That's all I gotta say. There's so many good mechas that came out this year, and Pluto is the exclamation point on Mecha. That's all I gotta say, man.
What's okay? So many good mechas. Like, can you like name them? Like, because I can really only think of a few, to be honest.
Like this year?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're
really only two.
I mean, if we want to get nasty, I mean, we kind of found out like at the finale that Attack on Titan is a mecha, bro. I don't know.
It is.
Found that out. Obviously Gundam's a mecha.
Yeah, Gundam, yeah, of course. And I guess Pluto counts,
Pluto counts,
But outside of that, though.
If you want to get super nasty, Trigun kind of it's a mecha too. I don't know.
Okay, so mecha. There's really not that many mecha. Okay, all right.
Trigun's a mecha too.
How? I mean, I haven't seen it, but how?
They're piloting like machines like in space and stuff. Like same shit.
Okay. So 4. Okay.
Hey man, four is more than most years, bro. I don't know what to tell you. 4 is more than most years.
Okay, but realistically, it's real. Like the real Gundam is the real mecha is just Gundam. Like that. That's the only mecha.
There's another Gundam Build Fighters, I think, this year too. So there's like 2 Gundams this year.
All right. Okay. So but you're waffling a bit with the Mecha's taking over everything.
Mecha's taking over, bro. Mecha, you're the Mecha. Know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't.
Facts.
Oh, all right. So here's another nasty thing I wanna ask you, right? And we're gonna get into real agendas here, like real
Okay. Talk to me.
Anime of the year. Like, hey, is it? How does it stack with the rest of the anime of the year? Like, how about this? Let's play a game. Bro.
Okay, let's play a game. Okay, talk to me.
I'm gonna name you an anime that came out this year. You're gonna give me a no.
Pluto
Yeah, so you're gonna say no if it's not better than Pluto, and yes if it is better than Pluto.
Okay.
And we're talking about specifically the seasons that came out this year.
Got it.
My Hero Academia season 6.
Next question. I won't even entertain this.
Demon Slayer season 3.
I don't even want to talk about this shit ass. Demon Slayer season 3 is a hot pack of ass, bro. I don't even want to talk about that shit.
Oh man, I want to get those out of the way, bro.
Yeah, I struggle to name 3 good things about Demon Slayer season 3. The three things that are good about it. It's honestly 2 things.
Hey man, I knew what the answer was gonna be, but I just
is there any actual good matter of fact, is there any good things about Demon Slayer season 3? Like anything?
I mean, there were some pretty colors.
There was some colors.
All right.
Okay, I guess that there was some colors in there.
Yeah, okay. Jujutsu Kaisen season 2.
Oh, JJK season 2. It's not better than Pluto. No, I'm getting hated. I'm getting cooked right now on the dojo about that. Oof.
But we're spitting facts though.
Was I lying? I was not lying.
You're not lying.
But they're telling me next episode though in the comments. So I don't know. Next episode. I don't know. I might have to tag the JoJo in this one. I hope it's good. I want to enjoy it. I don't want to not enjoy it. It's not that I haven't been enjoying it at all, but you know what I'm saying. I want to love it. Like let's be fucking for real. Like let's be fucking for real. It does not stack up to exactly most other anime that have been great this year. Not very close either, to be honest. Mushoku Tensei season 2. Oh, that's gotta be Pluto. It's gotta be Pluto. I like Mushoku was good though. All right. That's the first one that I've actually thought had a little bit of comp. A little comp? A little bit of comp. A little bit. Shit. Zom 100. No. No. All right. I figured. Hell's Paradise. No. No. Hell no. All right. What else? Oshinoko. No, but again, that one I think could have an argument if you really want to get like you could argue it, but let's not argue it. You know what I mean? It's not. Right, shit. And if you think it is, you're wrong. But like I would hear your argument and then tell you you're wrong. I wouldn't tell you to shut the fuck up if you said it. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone said JJ Cab, like shut the fuck up. But if someone said Ocean Cab, like okay, I'll listen and then tell you you're wrong after I'm done listening. At least I'll give you. I'll let you talk first.
Right. I'm gonna let you say something. Hey,
yeah.
Mashal.
No. I low key though, like I don't know. I hope Mashal's in the anime. I hope Mashal beats some in the first round of the Anime of the Year tournament. That'd be so fun. It won't, but it'd be so fun.
I don't know about that, but Dr. Stone.
Haven't watched it.
Hey, that's all you need to know. Hey,
no, I don't want to hate on Dr. Stone because I like Dr. Stone.
Not even worth watching this year. I don't know.
I need to catch up.
Heavenly Delusion.
I mean, Pluto's better, but that has some comp though. That's a little bit of comp.
That's all I gotta say. It ended better, at least. I don't know. It ended better.
Well, I hope it's not over. I hope we get more to Heavenly Delusion.
We'll see. I don't know.
I hope.
Gundam Witch from Mercury season 2.
Ooh, because that was a heater right there. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you what I think after you say your thing.
I mean, Pluto's bad. I can't say Pluto's not better, but that I will say that is the best one that you've named so far.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like Pluto better, bro. As much as I love Gundam Witch from Mercury,
bro, Gundam has to be in the Anime of the Year tournament. It will be a disgrace if it's not. We have to find, even if we have to make it a wild card, it's gonna be there.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna just start forcing votes onto it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna start forcing some votes. Anyways, oh wait, you haven't seen this one, Eden Zero season 2? It was.
I would assume no.
It's not, but you know how people are. You haven't seen Buddy Daddies, but hey, Pluto better than that.
I mean, I think so. Yeah.
Tokyo Revengers. You haven't even seen.
Oh my gosh, I haven't.
Oh that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Oh man, I'll just be honest, man. Hands up, hands up, bro. I don't know. This is looking nasty. Vinland Saga season 2.
That's tough. That's really tough. I don't know just based off season 2, but I think season 2 as a body of work is like, is it better without season 1? Like, I don't know. That's tough to even say. I think I would edge it to Pluto, like barely though, like barely by the slimmest of margins.
My body clears. Anyways,
oh my gosh.
Anyways, is there even any other Free Ren? It's not over, but I don't know.
It's Pluto. I do need to catch up on Free Ren though. I'm not gonna lie, but it's Pluto. I think it will still be Pluto when I catch up. But Free Ren was good though. It was good.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're not watching Spy Family this year.
No.
I mean, I'm watching it, but I'm saying Pluto.
Is it good? Is at all?
I think right now it's getting interesting.
Okay, all right.
Like the first like, what is it? What episode are we on? Episode 6. The first like 3 episodes was kind of like whatever, and then but now like the last 3 episodes have been kind of like, oh okay. Shoot.
Okay, bet. I might have to tap back in. I don't know, bro. Like I just have like different moods with like anime. Like I struggle to like, sometimes I just struggle to watch anime in general. Sometimes I can only watch certain anime. Like I don't know. Like I'm just in like a weird spot. Like, but I'm watching more anime than I don't know. It's like weird. I don't even know how to describe it.
I mean, you didn't have a problem watching Pluto though. That's all I got to say.
I did not. I did not.
No problem.
Problem with that.
So
I did watch that pretty quick.
So based on what I'm hearing right now, Pluto's your anime of the year, man. I don't know. It's looking like it, bro. I don't know.
It might be, man. It might be.
And honestly, bro. So you know me. I'm a play the game myself. Is it
Okay,
better than
what? Okay, AOT though. If AOT counts,
AOT?
I think I would have to give it, unfortunately, to AOT. Well, I don't. I think I'd probably give it to AOT. Maybe, I don't know though. Like if I was,
have you really sat with it? Like really thought about it though? Because I actually did have to sit with it for a little bit, and I was like, is it better than AOT for this year and this year only? I think it's better. Just based on what we got this year. From the two specials we got from Attack on Titan, I'm gonna be honest. I think Pluto's better. If we're talking about Attack on Titan as a whole, I don't think it's better than Attack on Titan as a whole. But this year, I'm gonna have to go with Pluto, man. Me personally.
I think I would probably have to give it to AOT. I just think that the way I felt after seeing the ending of AOT in the first special was fucking amazing. So like, and just the way I felt after both of those specials, I watched them, like it just was just different, bro. Like it's just a different type of feeling that I think Pluto just couldn't, like it just wouldn't be able to bring me just because of the type of anime it is. Now, if I'm being completely objective, I'd have to think about it more, but in terms of feeling, I'd have to probably give it to AOT just based on that. Like, because again, in terms of the quality, they're close, regardless. You know, I think everyone can admit that probably, unless you just hate the ending beyond belief. So like, yeah, but I'll probably give it to AOT though.
Huh, okay. I mean, like, I'm not mad at it because it's AOT, but I just personally felt like if we're just comparing this year, I think Pluto got it. Me personally.
Yeah, when it comes to the Anime of the Year tournament, if they come up against each other, I don't know what I would pick. Like, because I feel like being a judge on that is like different than like just completely your personal preference. Like you have to put a little more thought into it. So like I'd have to think a little bit harder because I kind of treat that a little more professional. Like, okay, I want to give an actual like professional opinion on this shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, but for right now, I'd give it to LT for right.
It's just me personally, as of right now. My mind could change by the time we do the bracket.
No, fair.
But
I low-key don't want AOT to win though. I don't. I'm tired of AOT, bro. Like we need some new blood.
This is just me, right? In my opinion, the Pluto's full body of work barely has any flaws. Like barely. I have very few nitpicks. But when it comes to the AOT finale, both specials, I just have issues
with the first one too.
The first one, not as much. I would say. I think the first one, like I would have to look back, but I don't think I really had much issues with the first one. None that I could think of right away. The second one, yeah, I got some issues. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm judging it with Pluto and AOT. Anyways, for me, you guys know my body. I had Bungo Stray Dogs as mine. But season 4 and 5 did come out this year. I had to, man, this is tough. I had to think about it long and hard. Pause, long and hard. But man, if they were against each other, shit. I think I have to give it to Pluto.
Man, okay.
Man, I think I have to.
Not us damn near spoiling the bracket right now.
I mean, but remember, my mind could change in like a few weeks, man. Facts. I don't know. Like as of right now,
and some of these anime not done. I don't know, bro. I mean, Zalm 100 got 3 episodes coming out in December 25th. So
at that point, do we really care at that point though? Do we really? Do I care enough? I don't know. I mean, a free run technically is still going on. I don't know.
True.
But this is just me, right? I think Bungo Stray Dogs, with both season 4 and 5, is competition for Pluto. I think, honestly, they're pretty much neck and neck for me. But if we take just season 4 and put it up against Pluto, or just season 5 and put it up against Pluto, I think Bungo Stray Dogs has a very hard time trying to make a case.
Okay.
Me personally. But I think as of right now, I would give it a Pluto. Honestly, if you guys don't know or don't understand what's going on right now, I think we both got Pluto as our anime of the year, bro. I don't know. It's looking like it. Bro. I don't know, man. And can you blame us, bro? Can you? Urasawa, the GOAT?
The GOAT.
The greatest mecha anime of the modern generation? Hey, man, I don't
know. Whoa. Okay.
If AOT doesn't count, it might have to be Pluto.
Everybody, yeah.
Do you still have Code Geass above Pluto?
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel honest.
It's still two. It's still two right now.
I think you need to rewatch Code Geass because
I don't wanna.
Look here, River. I've watched Code Geass 4 times. I've seen it 4 times. Twice in sub, twice in sub. Right? Mm-hmm. You start noticing things, man. You start like, oh man, this. I don't know, bro. You just start.
What if I don't want to notice things, though? What if I don't want to notice things?
You can live in ignorant bliss if you want. Like, I love Code Geass. You know that. It's in my top 5.
Yeah.
But bro, it's so hard to ignore some things sometimes.
Well, you got Code Geass above Pluto too, then. So like,
for now,
is Code Geass above AOT or below AOT now?
It's above AOT.
It's above AOT.
Yeah.
Wait, did that change or was it always above AOT?
It's always been above.
Okay. I can remember. Okay, fair.
But honestly, the more I think about Pluto, the more I'm like, damn, low-key might be top 5. I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking like, low-key, it might be. This is my favorite work of Urusawa. I'm sorry, Monster. I'm sorry, 20th Century Boys. Like,
have you read 20th Century Boys?
Some of it. I didn't read all of it. I read some of it, but
did you like it?
I think it's good.
Okay.
Like, what people say about the writing in 20th Century Boys, like it beats that expectation. I feel like.
Okay.
But Pluto, man, I think it is just a preference thing. But for me, Pluto is like the greatest piece of work I've seen of Urusawa ever. Me personally, and he's written some great things, great stories, and for me, Pluto's on top.
Yeah. I can't be too mad at it.
All right. Any final thoughts on Pluto while we're
man, bro? It was a ride, man. I loved it, man. And shout out to Urusawa, like we've been saying. I think that everyone, I mean, I hope you watched it if you made it this far, but and I've heard multiple good reviews, so it's not just us saying this. Like damn near everyone who watched it really liked it. So it's like it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
And I think that the messages behind it, the ending was phenomenal. It landed straight, like did the flip, landed straight, perfect landing, like nailed it. Like couldn't have done much better. There's not too many complaints you can really have with it. So I feel like it's really good.
Yeah, it's man, it's amazing, bro. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. Like, and I think we kind of undersold how good the characters are. The characters are amazing. Like, honestly, I think the characters are phenomenal. Me personally, great character depth. We didn't even get to really go in depth of how fucked up it was that they erased that memory of Gizik where he had a kid.
That was fucked up. That was fucked up,
bro. And it's like now, and you can't even blame Gizik for low-key like murking that dude. You know what I mean? Because he he destroyed his kid like it was a piece of trash. You know what I mean? And it's so fucked. I don't know. Did you want to go into a little bit about how you felt about that before we wrap things up?
Man, like that shit was sad, bro. Like with that, I felt his pain. I understand where his hatred came from. Like the dude's brother was like literally the son, like literally a scumbag, like with everything of the word. It's just like he's so messed up in the head, like what he was doing, like, and just like to see all that whole twist with the fact that he actually killed a human as well and all of that shit, that was crazy. And like then at the end, the way he died, thinking about his kid, like that just it was like kind of beautiful. It was like beautiful, sad in a way. Like it was just like damn, like that's just tough. And the fact that his wife still doesn't know, like that was kind of like like kind of like man, it's just damn, like he put it all on himself, and then
Yeah, I think, well, at the end, she knew that Adam was hiding something from her, but she didn't know what it was. And she didn't want to know what it was, which I could respect. You know what I mean? Hey, she wanted to keep that memory of her husband the way it is. Totally understand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because she would have known, like, he killed a human. I don't know if she could have taken that. You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah, the thing with the kid though too, I think is the biggest thing. Like, to be honest, if she knew the context, I don't know if she would have had too much of an issue necessarily with Gizik specifically, but it's I don't know, it's hard to say really what would have kind of happened with that. But it's sad though. It's a sad story, but I think it was very well written though, that part of it.
So well written. I don't know, bro. You know what? Maybe you're right. Urusawa was the GOAT. Anyways, maybe, bro. Yeah. I don't know. Yo, shout out to Pluto, my favorite anime that he's ever written. I don't know. It's amazing. Yeah. Do you want to say something to the people?
Hey man, shout out to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you sub up to Archie, man. He makes some, he's doing good work over here. Feel free to go check out the flow because we both be if you think, us pushing gingers on here, we pushing them damn near the same amount on the flow. So you can tap it over there too. And type shit. Like, just be tapped in. That's really all I gotta say, man. Stay tapped in because we got big things coming, everywhere. Even me, you know what I'm saying? So stay locked in.
Stay locked in. And damn, who the fuck? Anyways, but yeah, check out our Attack on Titan podcast if you guys haven't seen it. It is lit as hell. By the time this comes out, that will definitely have come out. Because
it's literally gonna come out in like 30 minutes, like 20 minutes. I'm gonna put it out.
Okay, bet. Yes.
Yeah.
It's good as hell. It was a great conversations all around. Check that out. We don't know if we're ever gonna do a Pluto pod, honestly, because let's be honest, we're the only two that really watched it. Let's be real.
Well, there's reasons as to why there's less of us that have watched it now, but no,
but let's be real. We're the only ones that have watched it. I've even asked other people. No one else has really watched it.
I know a few people who have. I won't
for real?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me later. But anyways,
yeah, sure.
Thank you guys for watching. Hey, but remember, if you guys disagree with us, hey, we got casual takes. I don't know what to tell you. We casuals up in here. So even if you disagree, hey.
Shit.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Shout out to everyone that's been around, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'm gonna catch you guys later.
Real eyes. Peace.